Today we're going to make Nutella chocolate chip cookies. It is a soft and chewy cookie that is flavored with Nutella and it has tons of bittersweet chocolate chips throughout. It has a beautiful crunchy outside and then that tender, soft chocolate chip interior, except that it tastes just like Nutella. If you're enjoying this video, be sure to hit the subscribe button below and click the bell icon to be notified every time I post a new and delicious recipe. Let's get into it. Whew. All the good stuff on my counter right now. Yeah, basically. So, into the bowl of my stand mixer, I'm going to put my butter, which is, I believe, softened. I know. Who am I even today? And then I'm going to go ahead and add my Nutella. Go ahead and get that in there. Yes, all of it, every last drop, except the bit that you're going to lick off of the spatula, because that's the baker's prerogative. Alrighty, and then I know this is weird, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to put our sugar in. Boom, that's brown sugar, light brown sugar, granulated sugar, and we're going to give that a mix before we add our egg. Alright, just give that a good little mix. While that mixes for just a mo, I am going to go ahead and, ooh, my brown sugar's a little lumpy. Oh dear. It's okay. I didn't even realize. Let's go ahead and add our egg so all that is incorporated. Okay. And we're going to beat this really, really well. So I'm going to give it a scrape and just set it up for success. And we're going to let this beat in like 2 to 3 minutes. You know, really, really well. Set her over there. In this bowl, I've got AP flour, kosher salt, cornstarch, Chewy cookies coming up, baking soda, boom. Whisk those together. Alright, well, that part's done. Now we wait. It's getting nice and light in there. You can see the difference in the color. It's kind of pale. Before it was about the same color as Nutella, and now it's like lightened a bit into more of a milk chocolate color. Alright, so it's definitely light and fluffy. I'm going to add my vanilla extract and beat that in really well. Alright, so we're going to turn it down to low and we're going to go ahead and start adding in our flour. Just let it incorporate pretty much all the way and then add the next round. You don't want to overwhelm it with flour or it will take longer to work in and you will have tough cookies. It's fun. I'm going to give it a scrape because there's like bits on the panel that just, I see them just staying where they are. Last bit of flour. Alright. Now our flour is pretty much incorporated here. Just checking the bottom, just looking good. So we'll go ahead and put in our chocolate chips. These are bittersweet. Because this is, you know, Nutella is pretty sweet, so this is a sweeter cookie dough. So I like to balance it with a bit of bittersweet chocolate. You could also just chop it. In it goes. Mix it in. Love it. Love it. There she is. Now, let's go ahead and pop her out. Oh, man. Cooks. Gotta make sure, you know. I'm gonna serve something that doesn't taste good. It tastes awesome. Now, we do, sadly, dear, have to chill this dough. But the good news is we are gonna pre-scoop it so it's gonna chill really fast. I'm gonna use a disher. I'm like, that's a really large cookie. Maybe I look that. Yeah, that looks good. Get myself a piece of parchment paper. I'm gonna go ahead and scrape this off the panel. Oh my gosh. It's like, eat me, please. I'm like, okay, maybe just a little bit. Just wanna make sure that my chocolate chips are nice and incorporated. They are. And then I'm just gonna take a little scoop at a time. Yep. I'm gonna do about a rounded one. Kind of like a so. Scoop. Rounded scoop. Now I'm gonna go back through and I'm going to fix these because I am persnickety. You can bake them like this. They're gonna look kind of funny, but they're gonna taste delicious. So don't stress about it. Make an ice cream sandwich with these cookies. Every cookie deserves chocolate chips. Every person deserves chocolate chips in their cookie. So if you come to the bottom and you find yourselves in a space where there isn't enough chocolate chips, you need to do something about it. It's on you. Now, the hard work is done. I'm gonna go ahead and just roll each of them in a nice little pretty ball. All right, we are gonna cover this with plastic wrap. We're gonna pop this in the refrigerator. We're gonna chill in about 2 hours or overnight if you want. But why? We want cookies today. So in about 2 hours, I'm gonna preheat my oven. 350 degrees. I'm gonna get ready for some chewy cookies. All right, the Nutella cookies have chilled and are ready to bake. And we are just gonna divide them between 2 pans because this is a little much for 1 pan. So go ahead and get another piece of parchment. And then you're gonna divide those between 2 pans, however you see fit. Okay. Does any of that matter? No. Now I am gonna press a couple more pieces into the top just to make sure that I've got like a really pretty top. Just a little secret here for you, which isn't really a secret anymore, but anyway, just go ahead and press those in. That one has a lot inside, so that one's going to be a good one. Now they're ready to bake. So I've got my oven preheated at 350 degrees, regular, or 325 convection if you want. But I'm going to pop these in. They're going to bake 9 to 11 minutes. I'm going to start checking in 6 and just see what's up. We're looking for the edges to be set and starting to brown, but you don't want to take it to the point where they all brown or it's going to like burn on the bottom. And they're out. They baked about 12 minutes. You see how the edges started to set and they kind of flattened completely, but they still have a nice dome in the center. So those are perfect. So we are going to let these cool for about 5 minutes, and then we're going to transfer them to a wire rack to cool completely. So we're just going to let them kind of hang out for 5. Chill. Okay, so it has been 5 minutes, and we are ready to move our cookies. I am going to gently, carefully move them. This is a fish spatula. I don't have a regular spatula, which is odd, but true. So this is what I'm going to use. You can use a regular spatula, but just kind of, transfer them over and try not to eat one right now because it's going to be really hot and I don't advise. All right, we're going to let these cool completely and then we're going to eat one. And by completely, I mean like most of the way. It's time to try. I'm not gonna lie to you because we're friends and these are not cool, but they have cooled, like, I mean, I'm gonna go with substantially since we last spoke. So I'm not feeling guilty at all. I'm just gonna dive in to this one. Alrighty, break her open. See what's up. Ooh, see that chocolate pull right there? You missed it. It's okay. Oh man, so many chocolate chips in there. It is soft and like you can tell it's gonna be chewy. Now it is not totally cooled, so it is not totally fair to be judging her crumb on this at this moment, but it looks like it's gonna be pretty fab. Mmm. Mmm. It is crunchy on the outside and soft and chewy on the inside. You get that beautiful bittersweet chocolate that pairs so nicely with the Nutella, and like it's just like the best chocolate chip cookie you've ever had, but has a ton of Nutella in it.